19 ডিসেম্বৰ 2024 আমি আজিৰ আসাম ট্ৰিবিউন দ্য হিন্দু ইণ্ডিয়ান এক্সপ্ৰেছ পাৰ্টটো কভাৰ কৰিম and these are the few topics that we will cover today. আমাৰ প্ৰথমটো টপিক হ'ল সাহিত্য একাডেমি তো সাহিত্য একাডেমি এৱাৰ্ডছ টু 3 আছামিজ ৰাইটাৰ্ছ প্ৰথমগৰাকী হ'ল শ্ৰী সমীৰ তাঁতী আৰু তেখেতৰ কিতাপখনৰ নাম হ'ল ফৰিংবোৰে বাটৰ কথা জানে দ্বিতীয়গৰাকী হ'ল শ্ৰী অৰণ ৰাজা বা বড়ো উপন্যাসখনৰ নাম হ'ল চৌৰ্ণী ঠাখাই আৰু তৃতীয়গৰাকী হ'ল শ্ৰী দীপক শৰ্মা সংস্কৃতৰ কাৰণে কাব্যকান্ত ভাস্কৰ চৰিতম ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে কিমানমান আগতে সাহিত্য একাডেমীৰ চিলড্ৰেন লিটাৰেচাৰৰ কাৰণে শ্ৰী ৰঞ্জু হাজৰিকাক ফৰ হিজ নভেল আছামিজ নভেল বিপন্ন বিস্ময় খেল আৰু 𝐉𝐨𝐢𝐧 ফৰ হাৰ বড়ো পয়েট্ৰি কালেকশ্যন বুহুমা বয়নিবৌ ইয়াৰ কাৰণে সাহিত্য একাডেমী চিলড্ৰেন লিটাৰেচাৰ এৱাৰ্ডটো দিয়া হৈছিলে ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে শ্ৰী নয়নজ্যোতি শৰ্মা ফৰ হিজ আছামিজ শ্বৰ্ট ষ্টৰিজ কালেকশ্যন জাল কটা জুই আৰু ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে চেল্ফ মেড ৰাণী বড়ো ফৰ হাৰ শ্বৰ্ট ষ্টৰিজ চাইক্লুম তাৰ কাৰণে সাহিত্য একাডেমী ইউথ এৱাৰ্ডছটো দিয়া হৈছিলে নাও all the recipients তেওঁলোকৰ কিতাপকেইখনৰ নাম etc are important for the upcoming APSC Prelims examination. Now the next topic is Northeastern, a perpetual hostess to pour fun use. So আমাৰ syllabus topic এটা আছে utilization of the resources. Now in this topic, in these articles, the various issues related to the underutilization of the funds has been discussed. Now, despite 10% of the annual plan budget of central ministries and department for northeastern development since 1996, yet our jikhini fund ase ekhini utilization remains chronically low. This defeats the purpose of addressing the region's development deficits. Or as per recent data, only 35% utilization in the first 7 months of this current financial year. So যিমানখিনি আমাৰ ভেৰিয়াছ মিনিষ্ট্ৰীৰ পৰা আমাৰ যিখিনি ফাণ্ডছ আছে তাতে আমাৰ কি হৈ আছে বৰ্তমান দেয়াৰ আৰ চাৰ্টেন ইউটিলাইজেশ্যন ইছ্যুজ বা ক্ৰনিক ইউটিলাইজেশ্যন আণ্ডাৰ ইউটিলাইজেশ্যন ইছ্যুজ নাও দেয়াৰ ইজ এ কনচেপ্ট অফ নন লেপছেবল ফাণ্ড কি হয় যে ইয়াৰ এণ্ডত সেইখিনি লেপছ হৈ ঘূৰি নাযায় ফাইনেন্সলৈকে বাট ডিপাৰ্টমেণ্টত থাকি যায় দ্য নন লেপছেবল চেণ্ট্ৰেল পুল অফ ৰিচোৰ্চেছ ক্ৰিয়েটেড ইন 1998 was meant to prevent unspent funds from lapsing. Aru, the Ministry of Development of Northeastern Regions Donor Ministry, established in 2004, is tasked with ensuring full utilization of these funds. But 82 non-lapsable funds or resources has grown to over 90,000 crore, indicating continued underutilization. Accountability and responsibility. Both central ministries and departments and the donor ministry bear responsibility for the poor fund utilization. ইয়াৰ কাৰণ কি হ'ব পাৰে late receipt of project proposals, the argument of limited working time due to monsoon season, which is considered a fallacious excuse as it should be factored into planning project planning itself. Potential corruption and collusion between officials and contractors. So what steps can be taken? Strengthening monitoring of fund utilization. States must hold officials accountable for delays in submitting utilization of certificates. Central government needs to investigate allegations of delayed or non-release of funds despite submission of certificates. Integrated approach involving settling the state government departments and comprehensive review of the fund flow. See, Northeastern development কাৰণে ইয়াৰ যিখিনি ইউটিলাইজেশ্যন হয় ফাণ্ডৰ সেইটো খুবেই বেছি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট একটো হ'ল যে আমাৰ নৰ্থ ইষ্টৰ ষ্টেটছকেইখনৰ GSDP খুবেই কম ৰাইট ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে যদি আমি যিখিনি এডিশ্যনেল ফাণ্ড আহি আছে কিন্তু আমি ইউটিলাইজ নকৰোঁ ডেফিনেটলি ইট উইল হেম্পাৰ দ্য ডেভেলপমেণ্টেল প্ৰচেছ আমাৰ নেক্সট টপিকটো হ'ল ইণ্ডিয়ান পোষ্ট টু ইছ্যু কমেমৰেটিভ পোষ্টেজ ষ্টাম্প অন পাথাৰুঘাট পিজেন্স আপৰাইজিং আৰু ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে 2021 জানুৱাৰীত ইণ্টিগ্ৰেটেড ট্ৰেইনিং এণ্ড স্কিল ডেভেলপমেণ্ট চেণ্টাৰ ইনগ্ৰেট কৰা হৈছিলে পাথাৰুঘাটত নাও হোৱাট ইজ পাথাৰুঘাট আপৰাইজিং It took place in PatharuGhat, a small village in Assam's Dorong district. It took place on January 28, 1894. After British annexed Assam in 1826, after the Yandabo Treaty, They surveyed the vast lands of the state and imposed land taxes. In 1893, the British government decided to increase agricultural land by 70 to 80%. আৰু ইয়াৰ পিছত across Assam there was rice mills. So main যিখিনি reason হ'ল সেইটো কি হয় the taxation issue বা agricultural land taxation. Recently, Guwahati-based author Arup Kumar Datta in his book PatharuGhat said that despite the gathering being democratic, the British perceived them as breeding grounds for sedition. Whenever there was a rice mill, the British used to come down on it with heavy hand to disperse them. On January 28, 1994, when British officers refused to listen to farmers' grievances and there was a lathi charge, open fire against farmers, where many peasants were killed. Official records that 15 were killed and 37 were wounded, but unofficial record claims much higher and 140 were killed. In fact, in 2022 mains, there was a question in the GS1 paper that why যিখিনি historically governmental documents আছে সেই সময়ৰ আমি সেইখিনি বস্তুৰ ভেৰিফিকেশ্যনৰ কাৰণে আমি সেই হিচাপত আমি যাব নোৱাৰোঁ ঠিক আছে why so this question was sourced from this topic okay significant কি হয় it is one of the most tragic and inspiring episodes of the saga of Indian freedom movement but rarely features in the mainstream historical discourse even within Assam especially the younger generation know nothing about the PatharuGhat. For larger Assamese community, PatharuGhat comes second only to Battle of 𝐤𝐴𝐺, where Ahoms defeated the Mughals in 1671. Okay, the episode is called the Battle of PatharuGhat is misnomer since it was peaceful and seen as precursor to the civil disobedience movement by Mahatma Gandhi. So PatharuGhat Prelims কাৰণে important কোনটো ইয়াৰ হৈছে etc. Okay. The next topic is Bhairabkunda. At the age of 3 lands, Bhairabkunda awaits picnickers. Now, previously, these years, from such articles, questions were asked. Now, Bhairabkunda is situated at the tri-junction of Bhutan, Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, district keeper. It is located at the northern bed, some 20 km from Udalguri town. Okay, now. It is known as the confluence point of the river Jampani and Bhairabi to form the river 𝐤𝐻𝐻. Okay, so prelims are kind of important. The next one is Maneswar Brahma. Raimana National Park entrance gate to be named after artist Maneswar Brahma. November amar কেইদিনমান আগত তেখেত ঢুকাইছিলে. So he was a distinguished alumnus of Kala Bhavan at Santiniketan. He was celebrated for his innovative approach to paint making and emotive depth of his art. His works often explored themes of insurgency and violence, inspired by his own experiences in the socio-political milieu in Assam. He was an alumnus of Kala Bhavan, Vishwabharati University in Santiniketan. He was a pioneer in printmaking. He is best remembered for his Victim series, which highlighted the human cost of insurgency and violence. The series earned him the prestigious Lalit Kala Akademi Award and established him as a leading voice in the Indian contemporary art. Okay. Prelims are kind of important. The next topic is road accidents in Assam. Mains are kind of important. As per the recent data covered in the Assam Tribune newspaper, road accidents are a major cause of death in Assam with over 13,700 lives lost within the period 2018 to 2022. The problem persists with over 570 deaths in September-October this year, that is 2024. Most fatal accidents occur on national highways due to high speeds. The common causes include overspeeding, drunken drive, despite speed limits being in place. Human error by drivers is responsible at least 70% accidents. This is the data. Okay. যদি আমি চাওঁ overspeeding is one of the main issue. Then driving on wrong side, lane discipline, drunken driving, use of mobile phone, jumping red light, etc. are other reasons of the road accidents. So means kind of important হয়. আৰু যদি আমি চাওঁ কি measure ল'ব পৰা যায়. So formulation of National Road Safety Policy 2010. The policy was formulated based on recommendations of the S. Sundar Committee. So as Sundar committee prelims কাৰণে important হ'ব পাৰে. Some important highlights are establishment of road safety information database, periodical review of road design, creation of national road safety council, etc. ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে establishment of district road safety committees under Motor Vehicle Act 1988. Passage of Motor Vehicle Act 2019. Government of India has tried to enhance the road safety measures through this act. Then some global declarations such as the Brazilian Declaration on Road Safety 2015. India is a signatory. ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে sustaining SDG goal 3.6 to halve the number of global deaths from injuries from road traffic accidents by 2030. ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে decade of action for road safety 2021-2030. The UN General Assembly adopted resolution improving global road safety with ambitious targets of preventing at least 50% road accidents by 2030. ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে the 𝐾A certification panel on road safety gives certain recommendations such as compulsory audit on road safety by the state, creating awareness among people on road safety rules, insurance policies, and providing enough compensation to the victims on time. So দুখন committee, one is S. Sundar committee, next is K. Radhakrishnan committee are important in this aspect. Then annual survey of industries. So survey is very important because we get to know about different data which help in taking important decisions, informed decisions. ইয়াৰ আগতে 2022 পাব্লিছ কৰা হৈছিলে য'ত কোৱা হৈছিলে যে GVA or gross value added grew by 7.3% in current prices in 2022-23. Growth in economic parameters surpassed pre-pandemic level. Growth drivers of medicine sector includes basic metal, coke and refined petroleum, food product, etc. A 7.4% increase in manufacturing employment in 2022-23. Highest employment state, Tamil Nadu, followed by Maharashtra, important for prelims perspective. Now, annual survey of industries conducted by collection of Statistics Act 2008, except in Jammu and Kashmir. ইয়াতে কি কভাৰ কৰা হৈছে ফেক্টৰীজ আণ্ডাৰ ফেক্টৰীজ এক্ট 1948, বিড়ি এণ্ড চিগাৰ মেনুফেক্সাৰিং এষ্টাব্লিছমেণ্ট, ইলেক্ট্ৰিচিটি আণ্ডাৰটেকিংছ নট ৰেজিষ্টাৰ্ড উইথ চেণ্ট্ৰেল ইলেক্ট্ৰিচিটি অথৰিটি, ইউনিটছ উইথ 100 or more এমপ্লয়িজ এটচেট্ৰা. চ' এই চাই ৰিপৰ্ট আমাৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয়. দেন ৰোড ছেফটি গাইডলাইনছ ফৰ পিকনিক ছিজন দিছ ইয়াৰ ফৰ আছাম, য'ত কোৱা হৈছে ৰোড ছেফটিজ ডু এণ্ড ডোণ্ট, দেৰ আৰ চাৰ্টিন মানে পইণ্টছ. Also, emergency helpline, etc. are important. So, important hope our road safety karane. The next topic is net direct tax collection increase. The net direct tax collection for the fiscal year 2024 has surged by 16.45% to rupees 15.82 lakh crore by December 17, driven primarily by a strong 21% rise in advance tax payments. So, prelims are important. This growth reflects government's improved tax collection mechanism and efforts to bridge the fiscal deficit gap. The increase includes various taxes such as corporate tax, personal income tax, security transaction, etc. Important highlight: corporate and non-corporate tax growth. Corporate tax growth collection increased to 9.24 lakh crore, up from 7.9 lakh crore. Non-corporate tax collection, which include personal income tax, rose to 9.53 lakh crore. Okay, from previous 7.97 lakh crore. Advanced tax and refund surge. So, as per the recent data, at the whole advance payment of the taxes and actual refunds issued during the period. Okay, both increased. Security transaction tax increased to 40,000 crore compared to 21,000 last year. Income tax filings saw an increase with over 8 crore returns filed for fiscal 24. So these are some positive data. Our tax to GDP was only around 2% during 2014-15. Now it has increased to around 11%. So it's a very good sign for the democracy. The next topic is Citizenship Act Section 6A. Now, what is Section 6A? It was introduced as a part of Citizenship Amendment Act 1985 following the Assam Accord. ইয়াত কোৱা হৈছে different categories of migrants কথা, যেনেকৈ pre-1966 migrants are deemed Indian citizens, আৰু From 1960 to 1971, they can apply for citizenship after a mandatory 10 years waiting period. So it speaks about the cutoff date of 25 March 1971. Okay. Our section 6 explicitly excludes individuals who were already Indian citizens before the amendment. Our voting rights, migrants from 1966 to 71 category are denied voting rights for 10 years. Now, how does it impact the demographic and cultural landscape? First of all, cultural and linguistic displacement. As per research data, between 1950 and 2011, the percentage of Bengali-speaking population increased from 21 to 29% around. Our Assamese speaker declined from 69% to 48%. Political and economic strain, social tensions, social displacement, etc. Now, what are the legal and constitutional challenges? As per many experts, it violates Article 29. Although Supreme Court said that the influx did not infringe upon the ability of Assamese people to conserve their culture, hence 29 is not violated. Temporal unreasonableness. Section 6 lacks a temporal limitation, allowing individuals who enter before 25 March to apply for citizenship indefinitely. What are the implications of the Supreme Court's ruling on 6A for future immigration policy in India? Precedent for future law. The ruling sets a precedence for how immigration law may be framed in India. Potential for increased migration, focus on cultural protection, need for comprehensive immigration reform in India to address such issue, and impact on political discourse. So section 6 is in the news. Prelims are definitely are partly important, and mains the critical aspects are very important. Now, Sahitya Akademi. The Sahitya Akademi is literary honor in India conferred by Sahitya Academies. It is annually conferred on writers of the most outstanding books of literary merit publishing in 24 languages. Jot ase amar 22টা HCD language aru English aru Russian language. Established in 1954, award comprises plaque and cash prize of 1 lakh. এই বছৰ তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ কুৱেশ্যন বহুতখিনি আহিছিলে. So, Sahitya Akademi or India's National Academy of Literature organization dedicated to promotion of literature. Autonomous organization under Ministry of Culture, founded in 1954. এই বছৰ কোনে কৈছে হিন্দীত গগন গিল, পাঞ্জাবীত পল কৰ, মালায়ালাম কে ছায়া কুমাৰ, মণিপুৰীত হাওবন সত্যৱতী দেৱী, গুজৰাটী দিলীপ ঝাৱেৰী, অসমীয়াৰ কাৰণে সমীৰ তাঁতী, ৰাজধানী মুকুট মণিৰাজ, সংস্কৃত দীপক কুমাৰ শৰ্মা, নভেল ইংলিছৰ কাৰণে ইষ্টাৰ্ণ কায়াৰ, কাশ্মীৰীত সোহান কল, বড়ো হাৰুণ ৰাজা, শ্বৰ্ট ষ্টৰিজ নেপালী ইভা বাৰাল, সিন্ধি হুনৰাজ বলৱানী, এছে কংকণীত মুকেশ থালী, मैथालीत महेंद्र मलंगिया, ओडियात वैष्णव शरण समाई, प्ले संताली महेश्वर चरण, तमिल AR वेंकटाचलपति, कन्नड़त KV नारायणा, मराठी सुधीर रासल और तेलुगु पेनुगोंडा लक्ष्मी नारायणा. ओके, सो এইখিনি পাৰ্ট আমাৰ প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব. নেক্সট INX Nirdeshak. So it's the second service ship inducted in the Navy. Okay. So key features, it's a second vessel under Navy after Navy's survey vessel large project. It's a part of 4-ship SVL project. Designed and dimensions engineered for precision hydrographic surveys across India's coastal and deep sea regions. Construction built by Garden Research Civil and Engineers, Kolkata. Significance, hydrographic survey, strategic value for Indian Ocean region, indigenous capability or support for nation building. The next topic is regarding US to object is MTCR Export. Okay. Now, see, our control regime যিখিনি আছে সেইখিনি আমাৰ মেইনছৰ কাৰণে খুবেই ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট. অ'কে, চ' যিখিনি মিছাইল এক্সপৰ্ট কণ্ট্ৰল ৰেজিম আছে আৰু তাৰে আণ্ডাৰত ইট এইমছ টু প্ৰিভেণ্টিং proliferation of weapons of mass destruction. They are independent of UN. The regulations apply only to members and not obligatory. India is now member of 3 of the 4 MTCR. Okay. To export control regime. India core member no India NSG member no. NSG for control of nuclear technology, Australian group for control of chemical and biological technology. MTCR missile technology control regime for controls of rockets and other aerial vehicles. capable of delivering weapon of mass destruction আৰু লাষ্টটো হ'ল with a weaponry agreement on export control of conventional arms and dual use goods and technologies. So dual use is important in this aspect. Under MTCR, it is informal and voluntary partnership among 35 countries. India was inducted as 35th member in 2016. Okay. It was established by G7 countries, USA, UK, France, Germany, Canada, Italy, and Japan in 1987. Prelims কাৰণে আমাৰ খুবেই ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট. নেক্সট Vinicius Junior wins Best FIFA Men's Player Award. আৰু he became the first Brazilian since 2016. Okay. আৰু ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে মধ্যপ্ৰদেশ প্লেনছ নিউ হোম ফৰ চিতা ৰিলোকেট লেপাৰ্ডছ ক'ত গান্ধী সাগৰ ৱাইল্ড লাইফ চেঞ্চুৰী প্ৰিলিমছৰ কাৰণে খুবেই ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হ'ব. অ'কে. ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে মিজোৰাম লিডিং নৰ্থ ইষ্টাৰ্ণ ষ্টেট ইন অইল পাম কাল্টিভেশ্যন সাহিত্য একাডেমি অলৰেডি পঢ়িছোঁ. ৰীমা দাস ভিলেজ ক্ৰষ্টাৰ 2 হেডছ ফৰ বাৰ্লিনেল 2025 আৰু ফাৰ্ষ্ট এভাৰ জিঅ'টেকিং অফ ৰিভাৰ টক্স ইন দ্য ষ্টেট. অ'কে. আৰু ইয়াতে মিনিষ্ট্ৰী ইনভলভমেণ্ট আছে. আৰু ইয়াৰ বাহিৰে